Welcome, fellow explorers, to Globe Gliders, your ultimate destination for unlocking the secrets of world travel. Icelandic culture is rich with customs and traditions deeply rooted in its history and natural environment. Here are some key aspects you may enjoy. Asatru and Norse mythology. Asatru and Norse mythology hold significant cultural and spiritual importance for the Icelandic people, serving as a connection to their Viking heritage and shaping various aspects of their identity. Asatru, a modern revival of the ancient Norse religion, reveres the gods of the Norse pantheon such as Odin, Thor, and Freyja, along with other mythical beings and spirits. Icelandic literature, including the medieval sagas, preserves the rich tapestry of Norse mythology, depicting heroic tales of gods, giants, and mythical creatures. These stories not only provide a foundation for Icelandic cultural expression, but also influence art, literature, and celebrations, fostering a deep sense of cultural continuity and pride among Icelanders. Icelandic Sagas. The Icelandic Sagas, dating back to the 13th century, are a cornerstone of Icelandic culture and literature, offering a glimpse into the country's early history and societal values. These medieval literary works consist of prose narratives that tell the stories of Viking Age heroes, chieftains, and settlers, capturing the adventurous spirit and fierce independence of early Icelandic society. Written in Old Norse, the sagas often blend historical events with mythological elements, presenting vivid portrayals of conflicts, alliances, and personal dramas. With their rich storytelling and intricate character development, the Icelandic sagas continue to be celebrated for their literary merit and cultural significance, serving as a source of inspiration and national pride for generations of Icelanders. Language and literature. The Icelandic people have a profound reverence for their language and literature, both of which play integral roles in shaping their cultural identity. Icelandic, a North Germanic language closely related to Old Norse, is cherished for its purity and historical continuity, remaining remarkably unchanged since medieval times. This linguistic preservation enables Icelanders to access their rich literary heritage, including medieval sagas, poetry, and modern works. Literature holds a special place in Icelandic society, with a high rate of book publication per capita and a strong tradition of storytelling. From the ancient sagas to contemporary novels, Icelandic literature reflects the nation's history, values, and imagination, serving as a testament to the enduring power of language and storytelling in Icelandic culture. Jolakafla. Jolakafla, translating to Yule Book Flood, is a beloved Icelandic tradition celebrated on Christmas Eve, emphasizing the exchange and reading of books. Rooted in Iceland's deep literary culture, Jolakafla originated during World War II when paper was one of the few items not rationed. As a result, books became popular Christmas gifts, and the tradition has endured to this day. On Christmas Eve, Icelanders exchange books with loved ones and spend the evening reading, often accompanied by hot chocolate or festive treats. This tradition not only promotes literacy and a love of reading, but also fosters a sense of coziness and togetherness during the holiday season, making it a cherished part of Icelandic cultural life. Thorblot. Thorblot is a midwinter festival in Iceland that celebrates traditional Icelandic food and culture. Held during the month of Thori into the Icelandic calendar, typically January or February, Thorblot features a feast of traditional foods such as hakarl, fermented shark, svid, sheep's head, and other preserved meats and fish. Alongside the culinary offerings, the festival includes singing, dancing, and storytelling, providing a vibrant showcase of Icelandic heritage. Thorblot serves as a way for Icelanders to connect with their cultural roots, strengthen community bonds, and embrace the resilience and resourcefulness required to thrive in Iceland's harsh winter environment. Folklore and superstitions. Folklore and superstitions hold a significant place in Icelandic culture, reflecting a deep connection to the country's natural landscapes and historical traditions. Icelanders have a rich oral tradition filled with tales of elves, trolls, and hidden people believed to inhabit the landscape. Many Icelanders take these beliefs seriously, with some even adjusting construction plans to avoid disturbing areas believed to be inhabited by these supernatural beings. Additionally, superstitions surrounding luck, weather, and daily activities persist in Icelandic society, with practices such as avoiding whistling indoors, respecting certain days for specific activities, and seeking protection from magical symbols like the Hjálmur, Helm of Awe. These folklore traditions add layers of mystery and enchantment to Icelandic life, illustrating the enduring influence of myth and legend on the collective imagination of the Icelandic people. Hot springs and swimming pools. Hot springs and swimming pools play a central role in Icelandic customs and traditions, serving as vital hubs for socializing, relaxation, and wellness. Thanks to Iceland's abundant geothermal energy, natural hot springs are plentiful throughout the country, offering locals and visitors alike the opportunity to bathe in mineral-rich waters amid stunning natural landscapes. Additionally, Icelanders have a strong tradition of swimming, with nearly every town boasting its own public swimming pool. Swimming pools are not only places to exercise and unwind, but also important community gathering spots where people of all ages come together to socialize, unwind, and enjoy the therapeutic benefits of hot tubs and steam baths. This communal appreciation for hot springs and swimming pools underscores Iceland's deep connection to its geothermal heritage and the importance of wellness and relaxation in Icelandic culture. Respect for nature. Respect for nature is deeply ingrained in the cultural fabric of the Icelandic people, stemming from their intimate connection with the island's pristine landscapes and volatile climate. Icelanders hold a profound appreciation for the natural world, recognizing its intrinsic value and the importance of preserving it for future generations. This reverence is evident in their conservation efforts, sustainable practices, and traditional beliefs that emphasize living in harmony with the environment. From responsible tourism practices to stringent regulations on land use and resource management, Icelanders prioritize the protection of their unique ecosystems and wildlife. Moreover, this respect for nature extends beyond practical considerations to encompass a spiritual reverence, with many Icelanders finding solace, inspiration, and a profound sense of belonging in the untamed beauty of their surroundings. Midsummer celebrations. Midsummer celebrations hold a special place in Icelandic culture, marked by festivities that honor the summer solstice and its significance in the Nordic calendar. Known as Jónsmessa, this annual event is celebrated on June 24th with bonfires, music, and traditional rituals, believed to ward off evil spirits and bring good fortune. Icelanders gather around bonfires, often located in scenic outdoor settings, to enjoy music, dancing, and community camaraderie. The celebration also includes various folklore traditions, such as the gathering of magical herbs believed to possess healing properties when harvested on this auspicious night. Jónsmessa serves as a joyful occasion for Icelanders to welcome the summer season, connect with nature, and partake in age-old customs that strengthen cultural bonds and celebrate the vibrant spirit of Icelandic life. Independence Day. Icelandic Independence Day, celebrated on June 17th, marks the country's liberation from Danish rule in 1944. This significant national holiday is commemorated with parades, concerts, and various cultural events held across the country. Icelanders proudly display their national flag and participate in festivities that highlight the nation's history, culture, and sovereignty. It's a day filled with patriotic pride and reflection on Iceland's journey towards independence, symbolizing the resilience and determination of the Icelandic people in preserving their unique identity and shaping their own destiny. Independence Day serves as a poignant reminder of the values of freedom, democracy, and self-determination that are cherished by Icelanders and celebrated as fundamental to their nation's character. Music and art festivals. Music and art festivals hold a vibrant place in Icelandic culture, showcasing the nation's creative spirit and diverse talent on both national and international stages. Events like the Iceland Airwaves Music Festival, Reykjavik Arts Festival, and Secret Solstice draw artists and attendees from around the world to revel in Iceland's dynamic art scene. These festivals offer a platform for Icelandic musicians, visual artists, and performers to share their work, while also welcoming international acts, fostering cultural exchange and collaboration. From intimate concerts in cozy venues to outdoor spectacles against the backdrop of Iceland's breathtaking landscapes, music and art festivals provide opportunities for celebration, discovery, and connection, embodying the spirit of creativity and community that thrives in Icelandic society. Knitting and wool crafts. Knitting and wool crafts are cherished traditions in Icelandic culture, reflecting both the practicality of surviving in Iceland's cold climate and the artistic expression of its people. Icelandic wool, known for its warmth and durability, is transformed into a variety of handmade garments and accessories, with the iconic lopapeysa, woolen sweater, being a staple of Icelandic fashion. Knitting is not only a practical skill passed down through generations, but also a form of creative expression and cultural heritage. Many Icelanders take pride in crafting their own woolen goods, often incorporating traditional patterns and motifs inspired by Iceland's natural landscapes and folklore. Knitting circles and workshops are common, fostering community bonds and preserving the rich tradition of Icelandic wool crafts for future generations. Naming traditions. Icelandic naming traditions are unique and deeply rooted in the country's heritage and language. Unlike many other cultures, Icelanders typically do not have family surnames. Instead, they use a patronymic or matronymic naming system, where a person's last name is derived from their father's or mother's first name, with the addition of son, son, or daughter, daughter. For example, if a man named John has a son named Olafur, the son's full name would be Olafur Johnson, indicating that he is John's son. This tradition fosters a strong sense of lineage and connection to family history, with names often serving as a reflection of one's heritage and identity. Additionally, Iceland's naming committee regulates the introduction of new names to ensure they comply with Icelandic grammar and tradition, further preserving the country's unique naming customs. Reykjavik Culture Night. Reykjavik Culture Night is an annual event that transforms Iceland's capital into a vibrant hub of cultural celebration and community spirit. Held in August, this citywide festival features a diverse array of activities, including live music performances, art exhibitions, street theater, dance shows, and culinary delights. Streets are filled with locals and visitors alike, exploring the city's cultural offerings and embracing the festive atmosphere. Reykjavik's museums, galleries, and cultural institutions open their doors to the public, offering free admission and special events throughout the night. The festival culminates in a spectacular fireworks display, illuminating the night sky and symbolizing the culmination of a day filled with creativity, collaboration, and cultural appreciation. Reykjavik Culture Night serves as a testament to the city's dynamic arts scene and the collective spirit of its people, celebrating the diversity and vitality of Icelandic culture. Traditional clothing. Traditional clothing in Iceland reflects both the country's historical heritage and its practicality in the harsh Arctic climate. One of the most iconic pieces of Icelandic traditional clothing is the lopapeysa, a woolen sweater adorned with distinctive patterns and designs that vary by region. These sweaters are not only warm and durable, but also serve as a symbol of Icelandic identity and craftsmanship. In addition to the lopapeysa, traditional Icelandic clothing includes garments like the þjóðbúningur, or national costume, which varies by region and occasion. The þjóðbúningur is often worn during special events and celebrations, featuring intricate embroidery, colorful fabrics, and accessories that evoke Iceland's rich cultural heritage. While modern Western clothing is prevalent in everyday life, traditional Icelandic garments continue to be cherished and worn on special occasions, preserving a connection to the country's past and cultural traditions. Hospitality and social cohesion. Hospitality and social cohesion are deeply ingrained values in Icelandic society, fostering strong bonds and a sense of community among its people. Icelanders take great pride in welcoming visitors with warmth and generosity, often inviting them into their homes for meals and conversation. This spirit of hospitality extends to all aspects of Icelandic life, with neighbors looking out for one another and communities coming together to support those in need. Social gatherings, whether small gatherings with family and friends or larger community events, play an essential role in maintaining social connections and fostering a sense of belonging. Through shared experiences, traditions, and mutual support, Icelanders cultivate a strong sense of solidarity and unity, reinforcing the importance of social cohesion in Icelandic culture. Have you ever been to Iceland? Share your experience in the comments. We would enjoy your stories. And for those who dream of exploring this wonderful country, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned. Your next destination awaits, so join our travel community.